It is now time for the King Tornado Man Show. The King Tornado Man Show is now on air. How is everybody doing? Welcome to the King Tornado Man Show. And yes, it's a little bit later than usual. I'm gonna do a little bit of an update, and then also in this video we're gonna do a kind of video that I haven't done in a long time since I broke my finger and had to get out of the wrap. Which, by the way, an update on my finger. I'm out of the splint, so I can use this hand again. I've been told I'm free to use this hand. I just don't need to do any heavy lifting. Which I'm not going to be doing any heavy lifting. I'm going to be doing some pushing, but I'm not going to be doing some heavy lifting. Which I'll probably do the pushing with my left hand and hold my phone with the right hand. But got out of the finger splint, and here's what my hand looks like. That's stitches. So, I've been told I can use my hand again, which means I'm gonna come back to doing the weather on Monday, every day on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok. So, what I'm getting ready to do is I'm gonna do a video that I ain't done in a long time. Y'all know what it is? You guys will see. Yep. I'm going to vacuum my room. Let's see, which vacuum am I going to use today in this video? I might use two. Which two am I going to use of the four? The G3, the Centria, the Diamond, or the Hertage one? I do have a G4, but it's out in the living room. Yeah. But that's my G3. I cannot use my Centria because it's got a burning smell. I think the smell is really bad. And I am going to say this, that all of these Kirbys have bags in them. Now, funny story, I collected these over the last 2 years. The first one I got was the Kirby G3. The 1992 or 1993 Kirby G3 with the green cord. I got that in 2024. And then a couple days after that, I had a Kirby G4. And then a few months after that, I got the Centria. The 2011 Centria. By the way, I'm going to see if I can get the serial number on these machines when I get a chance. Tell you what. Let me try to get the serial number on these machines real quick. If y'all don't mind, deal with this for just a second. Over. Is there a way I can turn flash on? Yes. That is a... What's the serial number? Is there not a serial number on this? Hell, it might be on the other side. Nope. But I think that's a 2004-2005 Diamond Edition. And that's a 2011 Centria. Now, each one of these Kirbys came with attachments. Well, the G3 didn't. Now, you're going to see in old videos I had 2 G4s. Well, the reason why I got another G4 is because the one that I originally got that came with the attachments, the tech drive didn't work, and it was hard to maneuver and push. Like, it was really hard to push, like even when you put it in drive, when the machine is off, you was still able to push it. But when you turn it on, it would suck down and you couldn't push it. That's why I got another G4 that had a tech drive that worked. And yeah, so I got a and that G4 came with, that's the G4 shampooer. Back there is the G4 hose attachments. Back over there. And it also came with a G6 shampooer and a zip brush for the hose. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I have heard that, I know there's some people that that get something called a rug renovator, or like a carpet fluffer or floor polisher nozzle. Well, that has an own nozzle. I've also heard that some of the shampooers have something called a fluffer shield, where you can take the nozzle and the brush out of the tray and put the fluffer shield on the nozzle and then attach the bag on it and fluff your carpet. But that's usually after you shampoo it. It didn't come with every attachment the G4 did, but it came with some. Came with the hose, of course. And then there's the Centria, which is the attachments that's right there. It did not come with all the attachments for the shampooers. So, didn't come with a lot of those. And then I have a Diamond Edition. Okay. I got a machine all mixed up with different parts. And the reason why my Diamond Edition, the Centria has the actual bag, the G3 has the bag, the G4 in the living room has a G4 bag. But the other G4 that I had before, the current G4 that I use, I've got it packed away for parts. What I'm thinking about doing, because, okay, that's the original bag from the original G4 that I had. That's the original bag. And I put it on the Diamond. The reason is because when I got the Diamond from Goodwill last year, the original bag with the Diamond was ripped at the top. This part was missing. That part was broke. And it was hanging on by zip tie. It was hanging on by zip tie. And so I had to cut the bag off. And on top of that, when I unzipped the bag, no bag in it. Had some dirt. So either it was ran with the original bag that had the Diamond, I think it was either ran with a bag that got torn, leaked, wasn't on right and blew off, or it had no bag at all, and they just ran it with the outer bag itself. Which they do say, do not run the Kirbys without a bag. Now, some of the newer Kirbys has something called a dirt meter, where if you don't want to use the bag, you can use a dirt meter and a dirt pad and clean that way. But the original Diamond bag was ripped, so I took the G4 bag that already had a bag in and attached it to the Diamond. And it worked. Now, I went to the flea market, but what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take the handle off the other G4 because I took it apart. I'm probably going to take the handle, the bag, which I'm using for a Diamond part. I'll take the bag, take the nozzle off, the head off, and the belt and brush off. And what I'll probably do with just the main unit and the fan is I'll probably just trash it, and I'll just gut it and just keep the nozzle, the handle, and the cord. Because the original diamond bag's in there, I'll throw the original diamond bag away and the original G4 unit away. And plus, it doesn't even sound like a Kirby when it runs. But the diamond didn't come with attachments. Some of these Kirbys came with a couple of bags. The G3, it's on its last bag. I got Kirby bags over there, the paper ones, which I've heard some things on them. I like those better, the cloth ones. Those are better. And then with the Hertage one, though my favorite one to use, 1982 Kirby Hertage 1. It came with the vacuum itself. It's got some bags, an owner's manual, and it came with the attachment box, which is right here, and some bags. And I haven't checked to see how full the bag is, which I'll check when I run it here in just a minute. I'll check to see how full the bag is. But it also has a reusable bag system because it also is it can also be used as a shakeout bag. It's a shaker, where if you run out of bags, you can shake it out. It's got a scraper, which I think it's somewhere on the fill tube. I'm not going to shake the bag out. But I have a feeling that when the bag gets full and it can't pack no more, I have a feeling the dirt will gather in the outer bag and it have to shake it out the bottom. I haven't had to change the bag yet on it, so we'll figure that out when I have to change the bag on it. Now, the thing is, with the Kirbys, if you get them from like a flea market or something, the thing is, if you go to a flea market or Google and you find a Kirby, there's a few things you want to check to make sure that works right. You want to make sure the hose works if it comes with the hose. You want to make sure the unit works. You want to check the fan. You want to check the brush. You want to check the belt, which I've got plenty of. And you also want to check the inside of the bag in the fill tube, if it comes with a fill tube. You want to check the fill tube for if it has hose. If it has hose, that means it's going to leak dirt. You want to make sure that there's that the bag is okay. Now, sometimes you will find a little bit of dirt in the outer bag. A little bit of dirt in the corner of the bag is okay. Because usually that happens when a bag changes and it's full. Sometimes a little dirt will dump into the outer bag. But if you unzip it and you see a lot of dirt, then more likely it was ran without a bag. Which also leads to dust particles in the air. And it wears out the carbon brushes. But, yeah. I'm going to take the tripod down and I'm going to stop videoing for now. I'm gonna go and get some carpet stuff from my room. And I'm going to vacuum my room. Now, I'm probably going to tell you what, after I put the powder down, I'm going to use the Hertage 1 and use it to vacuum. And then whatever it don't pick up, I'm going to take the Diamond Edition with the G4 bag and run right over it, what it missed. It's just, no, I don't have to use both of them. I can pick one and just vacuum my room, but I just want to run them. I just want to run them because half time I will vacuum even when my room's not messy just to hear them run, just because they ain't ran in a while. Just give them a little warm up. But yeah, and like I went to the flea market, and apparently the same booth that had my G4, not the one that has not the one that the tech drive works, but the very first G4 I got before I took it down for parts. There was another Diamond Edition there. In good shape. In amazing shape. That bag was not ripped. But it was full. I don't understand why you would sell a vacuum with dirt all in the bag. Why not put a new bag in and then sell it? And sell the bags with it. But it was full of crap. And for the vacuum itself, they costed $100. For a vacuum with a full bag. Money hungry people. But we're going to stop for now, and I'm going to put the carpet powder on the carpet, and we're going to get the vacuuming. Okay, guys, so I took a, took the, went to move the tripod. I got me some carpet cleaner. This is called Love My Carpet or something by Wizard. It works best in this is what works best in our house, so, but you can use anything. I'm going to powder it. Probably enough. I'm probably going to have to put more down here in just a little bit when I get done. Is there more I need to put down? Sorry, but I want my carpet clean. Gosh! That thing is strong. That's strong. Okay. This is going to smell good going in the vacuum. This is going to smell real good. Alright. This is going to smell really good. Ugh. I checked the bag in the vacuum. It's not that full. But it's probably going to smell good whenever you... This is my favorite Kirby to use. Let's turn it on. Make sure she runs. Yes, she does. She runs good. Alright. We're going to go down to 5, 4, 3. Position 3. I don't want that to be... I'm going to switch hands. Because I don't need to be pushing. Let's see if I need to lower it down one. See if it'll pull up those carpet dents. Push. Oh, it's really eating it up. That bag zipped up all the way, I think so. It is sucking down. On position. Okay, I can't really go that far. See, it's kind of... You can hear it sucking down. Okay. Now, I tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run it over with the other vacuum here in just a minute, because I'm gonna take another hit of power here in just a minute. It's picking up, but it's not picking up enough. Because look how fixed it is to the carpet. I'm gonna go down to I'm gonna go down one more level. See if it'll get it now. Oh god, I can't move it. It's stuck. It's sucking down. I gotta go up one. Oh god, I can't move it. Yep. It's not gonna be able to get that. I'm gonna powder it again. Okay, I'm done with the Hertage one. Whew. Golly. That bag is taking forever to deflate. But I'm going to unplug this. And I'm going to get the other Kirby. I'm going to get that one out over there. The diamond. Alright, guys, I'm going to put down another coat of carpet powder. This time we're going to get this area. Hold on, man. Let me pick that sock up out of the way. See this area. I'm going to put another coat down on this area. Crap, I got it on my blanket. Ugh. Alright, let me get the other vacuum out, see if it makes a difference. Alright guys, we're going to do the diamond edition. Now this one has an extra switch. It has an extra switch right there. It's called a delicate switch, which is for delicate carpet. So, and a little advice, if you're going to vacuum on rugs, use the delicate switch and put it on low speed. It's a speed switch, see? Let me show you. Let me move this real quick. Low speed. So I'm going to go ahead and lower it to the carpet. Put it in drive. This one's easy to push. Go down a little more. go that low with the G3. Let's go a little lower. It can just about get what's stuck in the carpet. And that's on high speed. Let me lower the speed a little bit. Put it back on high speed. It is digging into the carpet. This one thing about this, it digs. It digs. Crap, hit the wrong button, my bad. Squeaky belt. Means the bearings may be a little dirty. Means the bearings may need a little work done if they're squeaky. Let me crank this. Let me get this around the bag here. Get on there, you stupid plug. Yeah, that cleaned my room better than that. Well, it digged a little deeper. That one probably don't look as good as that one because I didn't hit it twice with another vacuum. I didn't hit it twice. But room's clean. Looks like it teared out some carpet. Looks like it teared out some freaking carpet. But time to get my room back to normal and situated, and gonna enjoy my night and go eat some dinner. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The King Tornado Man Show. Yeah, go subscribe to my YouTube channel, The King Tornado Man Show. TikTok, The King Tornado Man Show. Follow me on there. Twitch, The King Tornado Man Show. And Instagram, The King Tornado Man Show. Y'all have a great rest of your night.